Brian Miner Gig Log episode 12. We know why we're here. Look, I have to do these things when I have time. And right now, I have time. But first, while I have you here, be honest. How many of you, if you have a trash can like this that I have right here, after you empty it, how many of you have to do like some sort of drum roll on it? Like, am I the only one? Because I have to. I empty this thing, I'm like, suddenly like I'm a snare drum aficionado, you know? But anyway, that's what I do. Brian Miner Gig Log, episode 12. I don't have a whole lot of stuff to talk about because this string of gigs that I'm going to play right here, let's see, what do we have? Poopies, Grease Monkeys, I don't know. There's like 5 of them here, and they're all super lame. To me, they were super lame. And it wasn't because of the venue. It was just because there was either rain or some sort of thing that happened that made the gig not so great. Yeah, I mean, some of them had big crowd. Anyway, let's get to these things. That's why we're here. I've got time right now, so let's watch some of these gig logs. Again, not very good gigs, not a whole lot of fun, but I'm gonna see what I can remember about some of these. So I'm gonna put this up here. Let's see what this one is. Okay, Poopies. Let's check this out. It was raining, so here. Love that chord. Killer chord. I love this song. Here's the thing, like Wyatt hates this song. I don't know why. Wyatt doesn't like it. He thinks it's the worst song in the world. We don't play it like it's supposed to be played, I don't think. But the song's called After a Few. I don't know who it's by, but it's a country song. Look it up. I think it's really cool. Play it rock style. Anyway, there's some really cool licks in it. And I don't know if I'm even playing it right, but that's how I play it. This gig was almost empty. There's nobody there. Lamest gig ever. It's because it rained at Poopies. And look, I guess Poopies never cancel shows ever. So it doesn't matter what the weather was going to do. You know, it's a biker bar, and usually if it's raining, bikers don't like to go out. So it was pretty empty that night. The rain kind of ruined everything, but it's a gig log, so here we go. All right, I'm going to pause it right there because this song, Survivor, right? I can't stop thinking about you, girl, right? Okay. Fun song to play. Divides the crowd because we're supposed to be a country band. And, you know, we're playing a bunch of country songs, and then all of a sudden this song comes on. First of all, the crowd's confused because nobody plays keyboards in this band. And they're hearing keyboards. So they're probably wondering, well, who's playing that? And I'm just standing there, do like this, and Jerry's going do, and Bobby's like, all right, here we go. And the only cool thing about this song, besides the song itself, it's really killer, is that you either watch people get confused and walk off, or you watch people come on the dance floor. And the people coming on the dance floor are our people, man, because they're in our generation. They're people like, finally, some rock songs, you know? Maybe not everybody likes country music. Anyway, this is where Jerry and I get to act like rock stars because the first, you know, when you play guitar or drums or anything, you like that. That's what you're here for, right? You're here for that. And this song has one at the beginning, and Jerry and I always lock eyes and like, here we go. No matter the size of the show, doesn't matter. We're hitting that first chord like we're at Madison Square Garden. So that's what we're doing here. Just for everybody's information, Brian Miner, yes, I have my own patented stage move, okay? It was pointed out to me. I didn't even know I did it. But apparently it was pointed out to me by Penny, Jerry's wife, and she was so kind as to remind me and let me know through video. You know, I record myself, but a lot of times I'm not watching what I'm doing. It's a waist up shot, what I get most of the time. The shot here is the whole body, but you'll get to see my patented Brian Miner move here that I don't even know that I'm doing. But what it is a little lift of the leg. I guess when I'm doing a solo and I'm really kind of feeling hot and doing a good job or hitting a chord I like or whatever, my leg goes up in the air and I just hold my foot up and wiggle it around in circles. So you'll see that here. I think I'm going to pull one of them Brian Miner moves off here. Let's check it out. No, let's go back. Hold on. We're going to find it. Here we go. There it is. That's it right there. Want to see it again? Everybody take note. Here it is. Bam. That is. Okay, so if you see this ever, that's the Brian Miner. You know, they have the Dougie, right? And then they have these dances. That's the Brian Miner. And I'm starting a new trend. Learn it. It's not as easy as it looks, man. You know, you got to hit kind of off notes and then lift your leg up. Do it in the middle of solos. You can do it during a verse. I like to go over by Wyatt and just do it for no reason, you know. But anyway, it's the Brian Miner, and enjoy. All right, back to the gig log here. Okay, man. This sucks. This is boring. Okay, so it's us on stage playing a nobody. Poopies, okay? What did I want to show you about this? Other than Jackal carved their name in the wall. All right, aside from that. Okay, here's us playing. Okay, I think we might catch a glimpse here of our fan. And I don't mean the one that keeps us cool. That one. But the one leaned up against the stage over there, if you see that. Whoa, what did I just click on? Okay, I don't even know. You ever do that? You're holding your mouse and then your other finger hits the right click? And that's not good. So here we go. You see our two people over there? Biggest fans. Okay, so this is the loaded. This is where the artists walk to the stage. So if you ever see artists come play at Poopies, this is the walk that they take. It's a pretty cool setup. A little ramp up to the stage here. They might block that area off right there so that all the screaming chicks don't see them. And then they come running out, you know. So there you go. And there's another area on the other side of the stage that does the same thing. Very cool venue. Just there wasn't anybody there that night. So there you go. That was Poopies. That's embarrassing. And I'll have you know too that night, if we played it, I don't know if we played it that night, but I have 5 gigs in this gig log, and at least 4 of them, maybe 3, but there's a good, for sure, 3 gigs that we played Sweet Child of Mine. And I love Slash's solo in Sweet Child of Mine. Never learned it until this band. I was like, I'm not going to hack through that. I'm going to learn that thing. I'm going to try to play it note for note. I don't use a wah-wah, though, like Slash does. But I try to learn that solo. I work on it. I practice it at least 5 times a day before I go to bed. Just, you know, all the little things. And then the big solo, all of it. Learned it note for note, man. And I practice it. I do it 4 times perfect before I go to bed. You know, every night, because 3 of these shows I absolutely butchered that solo and just fell out of key, didn't know where I was, brain froze. I was like that dude that works, who's that dude that works at the White House, is like string of for a while. I did that. I was doing that on stage during the Sweet Child of Mine solo. Embarrassing, because everybody's going with you. They're going with you on the right? You got them. Now the guy in like the 3rd row is going like this, holding his lighter up, and he's air guitaring it with his other hand doing this. And then you go, and then it goes awry. And then everybody's like woken from their, you know, like, that's not how it's supposed to go. Like, even the girls are like, what was that? You know, and so I'm completely out in left field somewhere. At least 3 of these gigs I did that. And God damn it. That's embarrassing. But hey, man, it happens. And I'm telling you, I do that, and then I like do the walk of shame, and I go home, and I do it perfect. I'm like, there, boom, there it was. I just did it again. Perfect. Right there. No problems. Some reason on stage, there's a certain section of that solo that I just lose where I'm at, and I forget how to play guitar for like 20 seconds, and then I figure it out. You know, I don't like the fact I'm not wearing sunglasses. I don't feel as though I look as cool. I look like a dad right now and not a rock star. And well, maybe that's what the truth is. This is the truth, people. Anyway, let's get out of that. Poopies, that was horrible. Love the venue, great owners, everything like that. Just nobody there on that one. So let's do Grease Monkeys. Now I know for sure at this gig I blew the Sweet Child of Mine solo completely. And I was doing so good. All right, here we go. I'm going to add this to the stream. Let's have a look. Grease Monkeys.
Yeah, trailer can come right on up here, up the hill here. Fuck yeah. Makes it kind of nice.
I don't think he made it. That's Duke Kaboom and a diabetes meter. I don't know. Somebody must have went into the volleyball court and found some parts, and they thought that right there, that white thing right there, I know that is a diabetes meter. It shoots onto your arm and it sticks there, and it has a little needle in the middle, like a little soft needle that goes into your blood, and you can always just check it with the thing, right? That's what that is. And some kid probably was going through that volleyball court and found Duke Kaboom all busted apart and thought that must be part of his costume or attire, and it is not. It is a diabetes meter, and that is disgusting. But Duke Kaboom has seen better days. Here we go. They must have found him out there somewhere. Damn it. Sad day.
That's good.
Yeah.
Yeah. It's a lot more than we've ever had before. We never rattled that, did we?
Why, it sounds good?
Makes me feeling confident. Yeah, it sounds real good, Bob.
Wait.
Even with you playing it, it sounded really good.
Ah, Jesus.
Cherry. Wow.
Gonna do some eating now. I get to do my cool thing with the menu and the food or whatever that Penny loves. Here we go. I don't want to miss any of it. Here we go. Oh, that's me. My beautiful wife.
Don't ask me where I'm going.
Okay, that burger was pretty good. I don't know, that was like this Philly steak or something sandwich. It was good. Pretty good food at the Grease Monkeys. That place was neat. I've never been there. First time I've been there is this gig. Cool environment, nice little place. I dug it. I think I played okay. It's a weird stage. You have the stage up here, and then there's a grass hill, like grassy hill that goes down into a parking lot, and then the people are in the parking lot dancing if they want to. But it's just strange. You know, they're not all Tax Slayer Center or Madison Square Gardens and stuff. But hey, it's a fun gig, and this was Grease Monkeys here. I think I play okay. Let's see. Hair's horrible.
Thank you. We do appreciate it. Thank you. We gotta get some people here. We gotta get some people dancing and drinking and whatever.
That's what I'm talking about. It's not always a great time to be. I mean, it's early in the night. Being in a band again is just bringing back all these memories. It'd be, if you're in Metallica, as soon as you hit the stage, people are freaking out. There's tons of people, and then the whole time it's just this big concert. Being in a bar band like this is a completely different gig. I mean, the experience of being in this kind of a band as compared to a national touring band is night and day. Because, to be honest, I think it's easier to be in a national level band because every show is big. And to do something like this, you have to really dig deep and find out if you can take it. Because, there's a house across the way you can see. There's people that live in that duplex over there, and they're sitting and coming out their doors like, what the hell crap is going on over there at the bar tonight? And then the crowd, they don't care. It's early in the day. They're just like getting their first couple drinks. And that's what you're seeing right here. It's rough. The first set is usually rough. You get kind of used to the environment and get a feel for what's going on and watch people get drunker and drunker. But yeah, they're not always super cool gigs.
They say people went to the Rust Belt to see Cheese Pizza. We got half their old band right here. After the replacements. Yeah.
Okay. Man, I had to say that because Wyatt was trying to say that half of Cheese Pizza, because Cheese Pizza was playing that night, I think, at the Rust Belt, and they were killing, packed, just because they're a huge local band and they haven't played in a long time. They're a great local band. I mean, I have personal issues with one of the members, but that doesn't matter. I mean, I don't have anything really against them. It's just girlfriends and, dude. Bands and girls don't mix. I'm just saying. Anyway, next subject. But they were playing at the Rust Belt, packing the place, and we were at Grease Monkeys, and so we were worried that some of the people that would normally come see the Dirt Road Rockers went to the Rust Belt to see Cheese, and that's probably the case. And Wyatt was saying that half their band was there and playing with Dirt Road Rockers, and the fact of the matter is, I had to clear that up because I was like, they're two of the replacements, the original bands at the Rust Belt. So I would never want somebody to think that I was Cheese Pizza, because I was in that band, but I wasn't Chops, and I never would have been. And I hate that situation when it's like, I don't know, some people don't even know what I'm talking about, but there's the local band around here that killed it. And then I had an opportunity to be the lead guitar player for it for a short while, and it just blew up because the wives of the band didn't get along. Anyway, I was never really in Cheese Pizza. But here we go. So this is the Grease Monkeys. Let's finish this one out. I want to get past these because these are lame. That's Jim Van Hefty, local legend right there on drums. Cool guy, super cool guy. Them people are all going to be mad that I put them on my vlog, probably. They're going to be like, stop it, Ryan. I don't know. The local scene's weird like that. You got people that are friends and people that you get along with, and then you hear that other people hate them and they hate other people, and some of your friends hate some of your other friends. This local scene gets weird. We all know this. But I've never had a bad run-in with Van Hefty. He's never like banged my wife or anything, or like took my job in a band, or flirted with my girlfriend unreasonably or something. You know what I mean? He's always been cool to me, so I've never had a bad run-in with him. So Jim Van Hefty, local legend right there. He was also in the MDR All-Star Jam in, what was that? It was, what band was that? Devastation Wagon. Look that up on YouTube. Devastation Wagon killed it. All right, so here we go. Let's get past that one. Are we still watching any of that? Let's see. I'm telling you, these gigs are just, they were rough. People are getting good and drunk now.
Brian Miner right there. Give it up, give it up, give it up. Look. He's only pretty. He can sing.
Look at Bobby. All right. Bob doesn't know that we're recording right here. He doesn't understand how phones record. He lives in 1967. I think that's where Bobby is. It's 1967, maybe 1972, but he's unaware of most technology. So my wife must have, or I did. I set a phone there because we wanted to catch Bobby in his element, because after gigs, this is when he gets the funniest. And so let's see what Bobby does. This is the very elusive after gig Bobby that we caught on camera here.
That's what you gotta have. You gotta have that fucking on the back. Come and fucking get me, motherfuckers. Come and get me. See, I belonged actually in the WWF, buddy.
Yeah, you should have been a wrestler.
Fuck yeah.
All right. You know what? I don't want Bobby to get mad at me for that, but that's kind of, he's being silly, but he kind of means it too. I've talked to him. He's like, no, I kind of mean it too. I mean, you got to get kind of hype about what you're doing. If you're not proud of yourself and kind of have some self-esteem and be proud of what you're doing, then why are you doing it? You don't want to get done and be like, no, I suck. That's what I do anyway. I was thinking about, because I didn't know if I was going to do another gig log or not. It doesn't seem like it's really that big of a deal anymore. But I was thinking about what I wanted to say during these gigs, and part of it was this was a stretch of shows right here where I played really, really bad as far as my own standards. I didn't play well, and it was embarrassing to me. Now, my wife and everybody, my friends would say, hey, you played great. We didn't notice anything. But I did. I noticed that I wasn't in it, right? I wasn't 100% there. I was kind of, some other things were on my mind, because some things had changed with the dynamic of the band, and just there's trouble in paradise, kids. So I had a stretch of gigs there that didn't go well for me. But I'm getting back on track now, and I'm trying to get back to the Brian Miner that I think I want to be, and the Brian Miner that I think I can be. And I don't mean that like it's a landmark like Brian Miner or some big thing, but I am Brian Miner. So I got to fill my own shoes. So that's all that matters, is that I fill my own shoes in this band. And there was a stretch of gigs there where I didn't fill my shoes. So I'm trying to be better at that. But weird stretch of gigs. I'm gonna do, which one is this? Let's do Bonnie's. This was on a Wednesday.
What is this place? Bonnie's Scenic Tavern?
Yeah.
Cool. All set up, ready to rock?
All right.
Bobby got lost on the way here. Well, you can see that this is the big time, boys. This is what it's like. Your dreams do come true. Yeah, I gotta get there. Never been in here before. Oh shit! People are having fun out here. All right. Back there. This is back there.
Again, I think I'm gonna get in trouble here. I don't think Lisa and Bobby watch these, so I just do what I want. They'll find out later. But I like to sneak up on Bobby and catch him in this moment. He loves this song. The Finger 11, Do You Want to Take My Picture, or whatever this is called. He loves this song. Can't get enough of it. Okay, so I caught him, and he's getting into it. Like, Bobby's super getting into it. So check this out. This is funny. And see, Bobby's not sure right there. He looks at me and he's like, I think they can record, because I was probably holding my phone up, like, and he's probably, take my picture, and you saw he looked at the phone and he's like, I don't know, man, he might be doing that stupid vlog thing. And then he kind of backed off a little bit, but I caught him for a minute there, didn't I? I had him. He's all singing loud, nobody around. Got him. Caught him.
Well, take me there, look. Lock stuff before you can, stealing from your lips, baby, like a drug. I feel it heavy on the floor, anywhere we go. Talking once in a line, blowing your line, burning down these back roads. I might show you one day on the night.
See, that's what I'm talking about right there. Now, I don't know what you guys thought of that, but that solo sucked. That was uninspired. There was no real feel in it. I was just getting through it. And that I've been doing that a lot in them kind of gigs. And man, yeah. Just when you get in that kind of a rut and you just don't feel like you're in it, you know, just you don't play that well. But I'm getting my feet back. I think what the whole thing is I need to remember how lucky I am to be up there playing guitar. And there's a reason that I'm up there playing guitar, and I might as well do my thing as best as I can and not hack through it like you just saw. I guess that's the point. I could have done better. Again, I think I blew the solo to Sweet Child of Mine in this gig too. Like three gigs in a row, it's embarrassing. Anyway.
And I started a band with my father called Sleeping on the Couch. And it was called that because that's all that he did through my high school careers. Sleep on the damn couch. He's always in trouble. But I started a band there.
Like father, like son.
I'm telling you, that's tonight.
And lead guitar player.
It happens.
Okay, so that was Bonnie's out in Clinton. Bike night. Again, another night that was just kind of, I don't remember much about it. Played okay. I did that solo in Don't Stop Believing pretty good. So then we move on to the Jamboree, the I80 Truck Stop Jamboree. Rained like crazy that day. This is what I got here. This is pretty fun. Hey man, you guys want to see something cool? Check this out. It's the Iowa Trucker Jamboree, man. It's about to be the I80 Trucker Wet T-shirt contest. What do you say, Jared?
I think we're going to get wet.
Yeah? Oh boy. Yep, hidden right back here is the star of the show. Right there. I don't know why they don't want anybody to see that. I know cameras don't generally pick up like how bad it's raining, but it's coming down out there. Sorry, I'm doing a movie over here. I love the one lone lady sitting there like, I ain't missing Shenandoah, man. See, that's a true Iowan right there. You fucking sissies, what are you worried about? That's what she's saying. Wow, it's really coming down now, man. And that, folks, is a whole rainbow.
Oh my god! I love it.
I love a small town world, I love a country girl, I love a Friday, live alone this night.
All right, so I guess I got my feet back on that. That wasn't horrible. But then again, there's a ton of people, and it's an outside show, and you're kind of inspired to try to play well. I still don't think I played that good on that show either. But I was starting to get my legs back, starting to realize what I'm supposed to do in this band. But I80 Jamboree. Yeah, that wasn't horrible. That was kind of cool too. So now I got to play the Star Spangled Banner or whatever. I hate doing this. And I, first of all, was super scared because I'm playing in front of a bunch of people, just myself playing the guitar. And you're on stage in front of everybody, and you're going to play this solo, and then you have one of your brain locks, and you forget. You know, I practiced this a million times too, in case, just so I don't blow it in front of everybody. And I know that people, when they sing it, they go through the same fright. Like, what if I forget the words? What if I hit a wrong note? Voice cracks, whatever. Well, that happened to me. Coming out of a certain part of this, I totally forgot what note was next and kind of got off for about 2 notes. But then I got right back on. You might notice it, you might not. But it was frightening. I was like terrified that I wouldn't get back on, and I was just out in left field somewhere hitting wrong notes. But I got 2 wrong notes in there, but it kind of built up back into the thing again. I got lucky. I got really lucky because I almost in front of everybody blew the Star Spangled Banner. Everybody's standing up. Look at everybody standing up. They're like, oh, I get what's happening here. Right there. The hell? Right, all right, right there. I was almost ready to piss my pants right there because I thought that I was off and I wasn't going to be able to find my way back in front of everybody. And you could hear it. It didn't follow the melody right there, but I got off on 2 notes, man, and it was so embarrassing. But I got back on, and I don't think anybody really noticed. I mean, some guitar players just take off and play all kinds of crazy stuff, but I try to stay as true to the melody of the song. I don't want to do a bunch of runs and show off and stuff. It's to me, it's disrespectful to the song itself. It should be played the way it's supposed to be played. The notes are supposed to be where they're supposed to be, and it's not about me. It's about the actual anthem. So got through it without embarrassing myself too bad. This was the coolest thing I saw all night. Out of that whole crowd, right? There's this couple and this old lady and this old guy, and they're in the audience. And every time one of their songs came on, they stood and danced together. It was so cute. The whole place was watching. You know, that was about the best part of the night right there.
one of y'all's got an air guitar? Everybody's got an air guitar. Time to rock my baby.
I looked up there, I was like shocked. Come on. Oh my. It don't appear to be that big when you're driving by it. What?
I80 Trucker Jamboree. I played okay. The rain kind of put us off a little bit, made it run a little longer than it should. I think I played okay. Again, I'm trying to just kind of impress myself. And sometimes I do, sometimes I don't. There was some decent playing that night, but I don't think that I lived up to what I expect myself to be. I'll get there. And then about that time, then I'll just retire. You know, the first night I play like perfect, like, oh, I did everything great. I'll just quit the next day. But I'm getting there. I'm trying my hardest. Anyway, so this is Walcott Days. It's not days. There's not two of them. There's one. There's Walcott Day. And this was the very next night after the Jamboree. So
Jerry had some shots last night, didn't you, buddy?
I had quite a few shots last night.
So, and you got up early and went down to the farmer's market today?
No, I woke up early, but I laid in bed, and then we went down to the farmer's market about 11:30.
Late bloomer. Here we are at Walcott Days, or just day. So
I say that because Jerry was always the responsible one. He never drank, ever. Like all the way through Drop Hammer. Anytime I've known him, it's like, you want to drink? Nope, he don't drink. They brought shots. It was Terry and me doing the shots, or anybody but Jerry. He would never do it. Doesn't like alcohol. And then the pandemic hit. And I think he spent enough time at home with his wife. I don't mean it that way. He spent it hanging out, having fun. And he found out it was very relaxing to have maybe a couple drinks with his wife and hang out. And it just makes it, a lot of fun. And then it carried on and then it carried over into the gigs, and he drinks every once in a while. And when he does, he does. And so he's a late bloomer. That's why I call him a late bloomer, because I've been doing that since I started doing this. Not too much success, because usually them are the nights that I wish I didn't drink, because you always say something stupid or do something stupid and wake up with anxiety. I did anyways. That's why I don't get drunk at gigs anymore. Can't do it.
Yeah. Here we go. I told you guys about grumpy bass players, right? There he goes. Grumpy bass player. Right there. Bobby Boyd is on the scene.
It's happening, buddy.
What's your take on this?
Played it last year. Kind of fun, yeah.
Yeah, kind of fun?
Yeah, it ain't bad.
All right.
We got shade, as you can see.
Yeah, we're on. It's a pretty wide trailer.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not too bad, man. So
I think Jerry was hungover. Were you doing shots with him last night?
Never seen him like that.
No. Oh, you got to see him drunk? Oh, I should have went. What was he like?
Oh. You can tell his voice got a little louder, and he was laughing a lot and just having a good time.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
well,
it was good. It was really good. Never seen him intoxicated like that.
Never.
No, never have.
I haven't either. And I played in a band with him for a long time.
Pretty crazy, man. He just, for some reason, just let loose. What's up, brother? You all right, man? Beautiful. Good to see you again.
What you got there, Jerry?
Bobby's always so kind to my children, and he's got a special name for my son Zach. So Zach thinks he's cool because he's a drummer, and so that's pretty neat that Bobby's always nice to him and stuff. So Zach likes Bobby likes Z-Boy, so that's very cool. He's a nice guy. Bobby's a good dude.
Oh, that's a Roger light?
Yeah, that's what it is.
Okay.
I was playing with it.
It's exactly where I was thinking of putting it.
Who says we're a country band? Look at this dude. He's loving it. He's headbanging. That dude was really cool. But yeah, I don't think I've ever seen anybody react to. Watch this. There you go. Look at that. That gets me hype right there when I see that. They're having a ball. I love this song too, by the way. Hick Time.
You were raised on an asphalt farm. You ain't never heard of a rooster crow. You ever walked barefoot by a river.
Felt the mud in between your toes.
I love a small town world. I love a country girl. I love a Friday night. Man, I love this life. Singing songs all night long. Turn the lights out. Carry me home.
Rockers. Dirt Road Rockers. So there's going to be rock. Okay, so this is one of them shows that... Alright, crash ending there. What's next? Okay, here we go. This is my favorite part of doing shows like this, where my son can be there because, you know, he wants to drum. He's kind of getting into the rock thing. He doesn't know what he wants to do that way, but he digs Iron Maiden. He loves Metallica. He likes Megadeth. He's getting into all them bands. Well, and he also likes Eminem. You know, he likes a lot of stuff. He's finally kind of admitting that there's a couple country songs that are cool, like that Sunburnt Desperado, or what is that? The Sand in My Boot. He thinks that's a cool country song. Anyway, he's freaking out because he's setting his can or whatever on the speakers and it's rattling it off because the bass is really big on the, and he gets to see what PA speakers sound like, right? And it's really neat. And he gets to see Dad jam. This is where it's at for me. I want him to remember this. I know that when he gets older, this will be a very vague memory for him, but I want him to at least have a memory. Yeah, I don't want him to just look at old pictures of Dad looking stupid on stage or whatever. I want him to actually have been at them and saw that Dad played guitar and whatever. Even gray hair and all. I know I was way cooler looking when I was young, but anyway, it's cool that he got to see Dad play in a band, and I'm glad that he can be there, and he's learning stuff right here. Check this out.
Perfect, bud. Good job. Strap goes in there.
Listen to people go crazy because Crazy Bitch is on. So weird. So weird. Never understood that. Anyway, so there you go. Gig log episode 12. 5 gigs. All of them pretty lame. Walcott Days was a lot of fun. I'm not saying anything about the venues or the gigs themselves. For me, I was feeling lame. You know, I just wasn't really 100% there. And so episode 12, 5 gigs. I've got probably 4 or 5 more gigs I can do pretty soon. Like I said, I'm having a hard time finding the time to edit these things together. So, hey, if you have a friend that you think might dig these gig logs, I know you do. But if you have like 3 other people that you know that might dig these and might want to watch them, you know, give them a personal message. Don't just share. I mean, sharing is cool, but personally tell them, like, hey, man, I think you dig this. Click on it and let me know what you think. Get through it and watch it. I think that there's more people that would dig this. They're not aware of what it is, and I think that's one of the barriers right there, is they're not aware of what it really is. But hey, episode 12, thanks for being here. I gotta run, man. My wife's already like, hey, let's spend some time together. I got a gig tomorrow night I'm gonna play, and then the weekend after that I have 3 gigs that weekend. We got a bunch of shows to catch up on. But again, thank you for being here. Brian Miner Gig Log, episode 12. Peace.
Ah!